little it's a little side video today. So around this time last year, I knew that I was going to be moving out of my family's house eventually because I was back there because of being out of GCU. I knew that I was going to eventually move out on my own place, and I was living somewhere else at the time. And I got this storage unit, not this one right here, but I got the one of the smaller ones, which is like half, like not even half the size. It's like a little, almost like a straight up like rectangle cubby pretty much. But either way, I got this so I would be ready to move out wherever I was going to. I mean, the truth was too, I was planning on moving out with my my ex, but yeah, it's crazy how things change because and I think God knew this too, because when everything went down at the end of last year and I wasn't in a relationship anymore, I found the place that I'm at where the people are awesome and I love being there. I found it right down the street from this place, so it was super easy to move most of my big stuff in that I had in here. And then yeah, I've been putting off closing this out, even though I've had the other place for a while, because I was, still feeling it out. I didn't know the people when I moved in. Now I do. Tristan, George, Jasmine, everybody that's over there. I know them now, but I didn't know if there was going to be any issues or anything going into that situation. So I kept this because I was like, I'm not sure if I'm ready to take all my stuff over there yet. But I've been ready for a while now. It's just that I've been putting it off and been also working during their open times. I'm rambling, but bottom line is today's a big day because I'm closing out this unit, which yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah, I had my desk in here and everything in here for a while, and then this is my last boxes right here. I'm supposed to be out by 8 o'clock, which we are on track to do. But yeah, it's just this hit me a little bit because my original intention to get this was to be ready for something different and God had a different plan. And to be honest, I feel like I'm in a much better space than I was back then when I was getting this, getting the first unit. And then I moved over this unit, like, I think less than a month after I got the first one, because I started moving the actual furniture over. Because the other one was just for my boxes, and then I started moving the actual desks and everything else I had. So it was, yeah, it was a process getting my stuff out of the house in Buckeye and then having it here. But when I moved out into the other place and having it right down the street from here, it was super easy. So God definitely knew what I needed to do. And yeah, it's just kind of hitting me how much time's passed, or not even how much time's passed, how much stuff's happened, like just since I got this unit. Because if you would have told me all this stuff would have happened, and I got some things too I got to share with you, but I'm waiting until a little bit later, letting some time pass. But if you would have told me all the stuff that happened in the last year was going to happen, I would have been like, what are you talking about? But it's all good changes. I know it's just a storage unit, but I thought I would share that because for me it means a little bit more, just because it was a big jump for me getting out of my family's house after GCU and then eventually moving to my own place where I'm kind of living away from my family, but not on my own, but I have roommates. But yeah, it's crazy. They told me to leave this thing up in here, so you just leave it up, and I'm guessing they're gonna sweep the rest of the particles out of here. I'm hoping so. I think they just sweep it up real quick. I tried to get all the big chunks and everything out, but I don't have to. If I try picking all those up, I'm gonna be here for a long time. So I think they clean them up every time. I think I've seen them clean up the units every time someone moves in. They do a check and just do a basic cleanup. It's not that much. Just a dustpan across would be fine. And then I got this fortune cookie that I found on the ground. Don't be afraid to experiment with a new look. Maybe I'll dye my hair. Not. I should end this with a little review of my experience. Honestly, 10 out of 10. The only gripe I've ever had with the storage unit is the time limit. There's a certain amount of hours that you can come in and get your stuff, and a lot of times I would work late, which again, that's on me. But like, you know, there'd be some times when I needed something and I'm like, frick, like I start work before they open, or I start work really close to when they open, and I can't get in to get everything out, and then when I get out, they're already closed. So just like the hours were kind of annoying, but you know, I get it. I don't want someone to be able to come inside here super late at night. That's when most thefts happen. So I get that part. But other than that, the experience is great. The people were awesome. Upgrading my unit was extremely easy when I went from the smaller one to the bigger one. So yeah, I mean, honestly, 10 out of 10 public storage. It was definitely a great experience. It did what I needed to do. It was always AC controlled. I went in there and it's cold. I was never worried about my stuff overheating, and I was very satisfied, and you know, getting everything out was great. They even give you these little carts over here. Look, they give you these little carts. Not give you it, but you can use it and everything. Real quick before I head out, so they give you access to these right at the front when you come in, and then this is the kind of room I had previously. This is what I was talking about real quick. See how it's smaller? That's the one I had before, and that's the one I had. No, that's the one I had when I first moved in, and the one I moved before. And when you open this, it's literally that size. So either way, I was very, very happy with my service.